Now, you probably heard that money can't buy you happiness, but you know what it can buy you? Love. Or, well, apparently Tinder CEO thinks so. So this is a wild topic that I wanted to cover a while back when it first got announced, and I don't understand it at all. So for those, I'm pretty sure all y'all know what Tinder is. Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, all these dating apps, pretty much the way to find someone online. But realistically, all you do is meet a bot or someone that's not even really who it is. And at this point, it's probably just AI generated bullshit. And so pretty much if you go on these dating apps, you're going through a sea of garbage and waste to hopefully find one person who actually wants to use the app and find love. But the thing is, the way all these apps are developed is they're trying to get you to stay on it as much as possible, to try and spend as much money as possible. And if you don't believe me, let me show you Tinder's new plan. Yeah, your eyes aren't deceiving you. Tinder expands offering of invite only $499 monthly membership. Yes, that is $499. That is the price of a PlayStation. That is the price of so many things that you could better spend your money on than this dog shit. I will say right off the bat, I'm pretty sure that this subscription plan is only meant for people who got so much money they don't know what to do with. They're at this point where all they're trying to do is find other people who got so much money that they don't want to deal with the peasants at the bottom of the food chain who are broke and can't afford it. That is my logical thinking behind this, even though none of it still makes sense. That's the only thing that I could think of that I'm like, you know what? It's fucking stupid, but it makes sense. So the first wild part is Tinder is now offering users a highly exclusive $499 monthly subscription option, but only if they receive a coveted invitation and get through the application process. Imagine having to go through a fucking application process just to go on a dating app, just to get a membership tier. That is fucking insane, dog. If you're going through this much trouble, then you need to reevaluate some of your life choices. It's not that serious. No matter how much you may think it is, you are better off just going to a bar at that point and just hoping that maybe you find love there. Because this is not the way. It says Tinder Select offers users perks beyond those granted to the average swiper. Paying nearly $6,000 a year gives users the chance to see and be seen by the app's most sought after profiles, to direct message other profiles without first matching, enjoy early access to new features, turn off advertisements, and sport a badge on their page announcing their select status. All of this pretty much says, hey, I'm a fucking loser. I paid money so I could get into your DMs. I know you probably don't want to talk to me, but I spent money. So too bad, so sad, bucko. You're going to go see my messages. Like that, I feel like this defeats the whole purpose. First of all, when you have a plan like this, it shows that your app isn't working the way it's intended, or you're purposely having it work in a way where it doesn't benefit most people and only select people. If you have a whole premium tier that is supposed to be a way so you can actually get seen or match with other people potentially, maybe your shit isn't really as good as it is, and you purposely have it fucked up so that people would be more enticed to spend money, which is actually really what it is. But if you're even considering the thought of spending $500 just so you can have a little badge on your profile that says, hey, I spent $500, and then you can go into people's DMs and say, hey, I know you didn't match with me, but guess what? I paid money so I could talk to you. And then, like, at that point, it's like, even what's the purpose, right? First of all, if they didn't match you, that means they're probably not interested in you, or they never even saw your profile. And then what are you going to do when they don't reply back? It's not like they're forced to. They're not going to be like, oh, fuck, he spent $500. I need to reply back to what they said. They're fucking big ballers, money spenders. No, they don't need to do that. So you might end up ultimately wasting your money just so people can leave you on red despite spending money so that you can get in their DMs. That's insane. Now, this is something I didn't know. 1 in 5 adults in committed relationships say they met their partner through online dating, and around 1/3 of online daters said they have paid for an app, according to a February report by the Pew Research Center. I didn't know people were paying for this shit. I mean, okay, that's not even me saying. I knew that people were paying, but I just didn't think that it was 1/3. I didn't know it was like, to me, that's still high. That's a lot. But hey, you know what? More power to everybody. You find love in your own way. I'm not here to knock it. If you paid money to go find it, so be it. Tinder led a major shift and trained people to expect online dating to be free, said online dating coach and author Damona Hoffman, pointing out that the traditional matchmakers cost much more. She said pushback against paying for online dating subscription comes from the fact that most daters have unrealistic expectations of what they will gain from a free dating app. There should be some way to separate the serious, engaged users from the people that are there for entertainment, so that I think it's worth paying for, Hoffman said. You're not going to pay $500 for a hookup. Well, I mean, you're not wrong, I guess. Technically, that's true. If you're spending that much money, you're hoping you get something out of it. You got me there. I love this marketing line right here. The freemium version of Tinder is also good for somebody who's looking for a serious relationship. Well, you didn't really say that earlier, but okay. Who cannot afford the subscriptions and have the time to search for a match, said online dating expert Julie Spira. If you have the budget and if you don't have the time to do it on your own and you want to see other people that are also at that level, then go ahead and sign up for the premium version of Tinder. Dog, that's just a marketing push. Let's be real here. And then, of course, this is scummy as fuck. I think this is ridiculously expensive. This shouldn't even exist, but hey, parent company Match Group has added expensive paid tiers to other apps, including a $999 weekly VIP option on the League. An app advertised to career-focused daters, and a $50 monthly option on Hinge. Raya, a referral-only dating app known to have many celebrity users, also has a $50 monthly option. This is just wild to me. I don't really keep up with the dating scene. I don't really, or at least the online dating scene. But that's just insane, dog. Why? Why pay all that money? Like, at that point, it's like pay to win dating, and you're not even guaranteed that you're going to get anything in return. You're literally paying money on the idea of hopium. You're paying for hopium. That's it. Like, that's what I don't understand about this, especially the $500 shit. They say, oh, well, if you're actually looking for someone serious and committed, then, you need to pay $500. You need to go the paid route. You're not guaranteed anything. When you pay for these subscriptions that let you just match randomly with anybody and they don't need to match with you back and you can go hop in their DMs, all you're telling them is that you paid money to go in their DMs, and then they're probably going to be even less enticed to respond back to you. Unless, I guess, they see that you're a person with a bunch of money. They're like, oh shit, they got a fuckload of money. Let me go hit them up. Maybe like that's the one idea I could think of. But besides that, I think it's just silly. I think it's actually embarrassing. That is clown behavior, to have a badge on your profile, and then the fact that every time you're going to go into someone's DMs that have not matched with you, they're 9 out of 10 going to know that you probably paid for that most expensive ass premium option, and they're probably just going to ignore your message and leave your ass on red. And you know what? For the person who paid that $500 for that service, it's probably going to hurt more for them being left on red than it costs them to pay for that membership. And that's even sadder. Anyways, you made this far into the video. Consider giving a like, subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment below what you think. Have a great day. Yeah.